Sorry, I had to wait for a video to finish uploading on my YouTube. So it's just finishing. So now YouTube will be caught up through December 24th, and I will be continuing to upload those to YouTube. If I learned anything from the Facebook debacle of trying to post the video yesterday, is that trying to rely on just one platform is not a good call. So, but I want all the videos on YouTube to be in order. So, God, where did the days go, right? Totally slipped away. I can't believe how far behind I was in uploading to YouTube, to the YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's Nails Over Coffee. I am on, you sent me some nail mail yesterday. Ooh, cool. Thanks. I am up to Christmas Eve as of right now. It is just finishing. Hello. And so I apologize for the fact that the video from yesterday, I tried 3 times. It looks like it's complete, but then it won't. And it never tells me it's done, and it never posts. And so apparently, so I'm going to give it a good old college try again today. But otherwise, I'm just going to focus on catching up these YouTube the uploads to the YouTube channel. And then maybe I'll just start posting a YouTube link on the Facebook page. Because this is not, if I can't do it all the time, I don't want to do it at all. And that's really annoying that it wouldn't post yesterday. So, yes, I had a couple of new people join the University of Nails yesterday. Said joined your university yesterday. Yeah, I had a couple of people join, which is exciting. And so, yay. Oh my gosh. All you guys are on here today. So, I have 7 new videos I'm recording next week. Plus I will be doing 2 videos on going over what you need to know, like the framework of your marketing plan and the framework of your business plan that you need for getting your professional certificate. So I'll be doing lots and lots of recording next week. So cool. Thank you guys for joining, and thank you guys for being patient with my crazy Facebook thing. Although I want everybody to see, I'm going to tip this a little bit this way. I took the shiny thing off the University of Nails sign, so hopefully it will behave a little better in the future. So today, without any further ado, today I have the Disneyland Starbucks You Were Here cup. And the reason why I'm using this cup today is because I would run away from home and move to Southern California today if I could. So I have on my smock that reminds me of Adventureland, my Minnie Mouse glasses that were purchased in Adventureland, and my Disney-itis is really super, 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 super bad today. So can I move to Southern California yet? Because I really want to. I work from home, so would I benefit from the university? If you are collecting money, trying to figure out how to get more clients, so even if you're a salon owner, or if you're a booth runner, or if you are running your own business in any capacity, it's geared towards nails, but there's concepts you can take away from the University of Nails that are not, they're main business concepts. So when I'm teaching it, I'm relating it to nails, but they're the same business concepts that you learn in any university business program. So yes, I mean, if you work from home, your business plan and your marketing plan is just going to look different than somebody who works in a salon or somebody who owns a salon. But the biggest thing about this is that it's customized to you. Your business plan working from home, right, also for other kind of business works, exactly. Your business plan working from home isn't going to look the same as somebody who lives 3 states away or 3 counties away of their business plan working from home. So that's the thing. This is where it really kind of gets a bee in my bonnet, is I certainly have respect for people getting paid for what they do and what they know. I totally get that. So the classes that are $100 or $200 or $500 or whatever they are for the 4, 6, 8-hour class or whatever, I don't hold anything against those people. When you are in the University of Nails and you learn the difference between different business strategies and everything, I have a completely different business strategy than theirs from the University of Nails. So I'm not competing with them, and they shouldn't be competing with me. I am working on a basis where I'm on a low cost business strategy. Do I have the fanciest website in the world? No, I did it myself. I'm an applied computing minor, but I did it myself. Would I like to upgrade it at some point? Yes. But my whole thing is getting the information out there in such a manner that I can charge a low enough price that anybody who wants the information can afford it. Anybody can use it. And it's worth $10 a month. I think it's a great value for $10 a month, especially because I'm going to continue to keep adding to the library, and you get a pretty certificate to hang on your wall. But above all else, if you decide you want to expand your business, the first thing, if you want to get a business loan, they're going to ask you for is a business plan. And I see countless questions after questions after questions on how do I write a business plan? Well, how you write a business plan is taught in the University of Nails. But a business plan isn't just for banks. It's a living document. It changes as you change, as your business ideas change, as you grow. So once you get the framework of a business plan down, it's perfectly with following the University of Nails videos. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. I'm going to tell you what the tools are to figure out for yourself how to run your business. It may not even be the same as the business of the person who's in the salon down the street from you. That's fine. I'm going to give you the tools to develop your business for you to make more profit, to make more money, to make better plans, to make better decisions, so that you have a framework to work off of when you have a business decision to make. So, you know, you're going to put in a lot of legwork. I'm doing the videos and I'm giving you the information, but you're going to do a lot of legwork. And once you get to a point that you have applied to me for your certificate, you've sent me an email that says you're ready and I send you the templates, you're only part of the way done then, because you're going to go through and fill in those templates and think about it, and you're probably going to change it 1,000 times, and you're going to send it to me, and I'm going to mark it all up and send it back to you. And then you and I are going to do a technology meeting, whether it be with FaceTime or Skype or whatever, and we're going to go over it. We're going to talk about it one-on-one. And then that certificate's not going to come easy. So don't let that $10 a month fool you. That certificate's not going to come easy. But the reason why I'm charging $10 a month is because I'm working on the basis that I would like us to have 10,000 members, not a few hundred people who we can reach because they can afford that price. I would like us to have thousands of people who are participating in the University of Nails. And then I'll set up the forum on University of Nails, and it can be its own community of alumni, and we can stop relying on just social media, and we can have discussions on the forum. And you know, it's only been up and running for about 5 weeks, and it's already doing really well, and that's because of you guys. So please, 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 if you're considering joining. If you've already joined, please use it. It's only as good of a tool if you use it. And if you have questions and you have videos you'd like to see, you can email at videos@michellecortis.com. And that will, I check that email box too when I'm formulating videos so that I can get the information out that you guys need. Okay, so the really fun thing I want to talk to you about, you guys, today, enough of my yammering on about the University of Nails, is that I have gotten the brand new Dazzle Dry Nail and Cuticle Oil. This is just launched. It's just launching at the New York show. Now, if you're not familiar with the company Dazzle Dry is a natural nail polish line. It is fast dry, and when I say fast dry, I mean like totally dry in 5 minutes or less. So by the time you get I love using it on toes. By the time you get your guest toes all polished and you get them rebooked and they've paid and everything, their toes are dry. It's amazing. And they have beautiful colors. But the thing I like the most about Dazzle Dry is it is always, always and forever going to be professional only. We don't have to worry about Dazzle Dry being sold out to a major cosmetic manufacturer, and then pretty soon you find Dazzle Dry in every store. And I only know this because I know through personal conversations with the owner that show the amber bottle, the clear polish bottle is the old formula. I don't have the amber bottle. I only have this one. This is the one that Vivian just sent me. And I just saw something about Caption from Young Nails dries really fast too. Yes, I like Caption. Caption and Dazzle Dry are my favorites. Well, this is the one that Vivian sent me. But it is amazing. And so I was just talking with Vivian about Dazzle Dry because in all fairness, the gals made a boo-boo. I was supposed to get a different bottle. Oh well, this one's cool too. So I can imagine if it only gets better, then wow. So in all fairness, this is the bottle of solar oil that sits on my table. I have a thing about matchy-matchy scents. So I have used solar oil because I also use almond moisture lotion. Prior to that, I used solar butter or solar silk back in the day before they continually started changing everything. Now, solar oil has 4 oils in it, which are jojoba, sweet almond oil, vitamin E oil, and rice bran oil. And a bottle, the ball bottle of solar oil of this, which is 2.3 ounces, the cost per service on this, according to the CND cost per service on their website, is 5 cents a client. Okay? So, calculating out the numbers that I got from Vivian with the new formula, which is apparently not this one, so I'm just going to set that down here. For Dazzle Dry is a base of other great thin carrier oils. You can tell by how thin it is. So a 1/2 ounce bottle will do about 70 services, which I calculated based on the numbers she gave me. And at a wholesale price of $8, makes it about 12 cents a client, which seems kind of expensive, but compared to solar oil, but to be honest with you, that's sort of a apples to oranges comparison, because when you take the refill bottle of Dazzle Dry, which is 2 ounces, which is designed to refill this, or the new one, is, based on the numbers, will do 280 services out of a 2 ounce bottle. And at $16 wholesale, that brings it down to 6 cents a client. So, comparably speaking, they're almost identically priced when you buy them in a comparable size bottle. So, that being said, I am loving, and I know the new formula has a slightly different scent too, which I have also smelled, but I love how Dazzle Dry is in a lot of spas right now. And I really love how it has a spa scent to it. The essential oils that are in it, the base oils that are used, it doesn't smell feminine. It doesn't smell masculine. It doesn't smell too earthy. It doesn't smell too florally. It doesn't smell anything. It smells like an exquisite high-end spa is what it smells like. I think of Chandler, Arizona, and the spas down in Arizona where Dazzle Dry is located when I smell this product. So there is some other products that you can buy that are branded by VB Cosmetics, which you can buy that have the same type of scent, some different scrubs and lotions and those kind of things. So if you are a scent person like me, then where all your scents have to match, you do have options with Dazzle Dry, just not under the Dazzle Dry name, for having all of those scents all match on your table. And I gotta tell you, I really love it. It's got a very high-end, exquisite feel to it. Now, the other product that I wanted to talk about as far as cuticle oil goes, because I try to give fair airtime to everybody, is I also really like the Famous Names Dadi Oil, which I really like also. And I know some things about it that are, again, it depends on your personal branding and your process. The people who belong to University of Nails will get my terminology when they watch those videos. Dazzle Dry is vegan. Dadi Oil is 95% organic. Solar Oil is done with a very simple blend of 4 oils, and it's got that great sweet almond oil scent. So I wanted to have cost per service for you on Dadi Oil, but I didn't have time to look it up before the show. So I think I'm going to go through and do a little more research on this. Apparently, I'm going to be getting a different bottle of this to be able to talk about. But this is the thing. When we start talking about voting with our dollar, it's the same as consumers, which is business to consumer marketing, B2C. That's what you see on TV, magazines, all that kind of stuff. Now, OPI does a lot of B2C advertising, as well as their B2B, which is business to business advertising. So if you are looking for a product line, some people don't care. They like the business to consumer advertising because it drives traffic into their salon. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with business to consumer advertising as long as there also isn't business to consumer sales going on for anything that's not something that I should retail. And there needs to be a standardized price if you're going to do that, because I can't compete with somebody who can buy 10,000 of these at once. I can't compete with them. So, for price. So, I do like the fact that Famous Names is their own company and that they are all about the nail professional. And I also like the fact that Dazzle Dry is doing that as well. So, hold on a second, honey. So I actually need to go open my door because my kid is home and I had it locked. He doesn't have his key. So I'm going to leave you for just a minute with the University of Nails sign while I unlock the door. And while I'm doing that, think about your branding stuff and what you're doing with your brands. All right, so, okay, I'm back. So, for some of you, you may use brands that their cuticle oils are just mineral oil. And mineral oil doesn't do anything. It's great for buffing. It's a great buffing oil. But how many people are still buffing and polishing compared to the amount of time they're spending, the amount of time they're spending doing gel sealant or, anything that's UV cured, gel polish, shellac, whatever. The cool thing, so any oil that is mostly mineral oil is just sitting on top of the nail and on top of the skin. The molecules of it are too big to get any deeper down. So it's not actually doing anything other than making it not look dry. Like I said, great buffing oil. So if you need it for buffing, it's great for that. But, so oils like Dazzle Dry, like Dadi Oil, like Solar Oil, these oils, you can see they're really thin. They are, based in carrier oils, which have a small enough molecule, they actually can move through the skin, in between the skin cells. They can move through the nail plate. So Dadi Oil is my favorite. It helps to heal the nail and the skin. Yes, I definitely like, I like Dadi Oil as well. It's really heavy on the essential oils that are in it. And I have a scent thing. So for me, I love the oil and I love how it works. And I do definitely retail it to clients that it's appropriate for them to use that oil, that they like it. But I don't use it at my table because, again, scent girl. So famous names develop oil, lotions, and scrubs that match the smell. But that's the thing I like about Dazzle Dry, is that if I go through the VB Cosmetics, I can get those things that have the same scent. But if you're using something that is a carrier oil, it can pass through all of the things. So it's actually, as Doug explains in one of the Face-to-Face with Doug Schoen episodes, the more oil that's in your nail plate, oil molecules are so much bigger than water molecules that the continued use of a high penetrating oil will fill up all those spaces inside your nail plate. And then when you're going in and out and it's humid one place and not in the other, okay, I'm going to get a new oil instead of this one. That's good. Fastest penetrating nail and cuticle oil. That's great. Thank you. What it does is that way your nails, so okay, when you do dishes and you don't wear gloves, I wouldn't know anybody like that. When you do dishes and you're not wearing gloves or washing your car or doing all of those other things, gardening, I wear gloves when I'm gardening only because I don't like bugs. The more oil that you have in your nail plate, the less water can get in there. Will it cause lifting? That is a fantastic question. No. And the reason why is because of a couple of things. If you are putting it on over the top of an enhancement or a gel polish or something, believe it or not, it actually can penetrate through that stuff too. It can also get through to the nail plate from underneath, where the nail is underneath. The cool thing about that is when we're applying the product, we temporarily dehydrate the top couple of layers of the nail anyway to make the enhancement stick. And that's where the majority of the cross-linking and everything goes on with the product joining with the nail. What's below that doesn't. So if you're keeping the nail just stacked with oil, then what happens is as the nail grows out, you know, a lot of times you get that peeling away in the corners inside underneath. It's because the nail is dry. Every time it gets wet and it dries out, it shrinks and expands and it shrinks and expands, but the enhancement or the gel polish doesn't. So then it starts to peel away. Well, the more oil you have in there, the less likely it is to shrink and expand, which means the less peeling you get underneath. And it also can help keep the enhancement or the coating flexible as well. So not only does it not cause lifting, it also helps prevent lifting by keeping what's on top of the nail flexible. And it keeps the nail plate healthy. And we all know that the healthier and stronger the nail plate is, the so much better that everything that we put on top of it lasts. So everybody should be talking to their clients about the benefits of using some sort, whatever brand you use. So in my case, because I use C&D, I have my clients who, that's the Dazzle Dry oil, that's the C&D oil. The properties as far as what the benefits are the same. The features what each of these contain and what the differences are and what they can do for you, the features are different, but the benefits, and same thing with Dadi Oil, which I don't have here to show you because I used all mine, is the same. So you want to be getting your clients to be using two things at home. Some sort of exfoliation. Now, whatever kind of exfoliation that might be, whether it's physical exfoliation, like a scrub, or chemical exfoliation, like something that's alpha hydroxy or something like that that will help remove the dead skin cells. The reason why is the dead skin cells on the top, they can't hold moisture. So you can put solar oil or Dazzle Dry oil or whatever oil on a gazillion times a day. You could soak in a vat of it. Rose oil from Young Nails. That's interesting. The next time I see Greg, I'm going to ask about that because that shouldn't happen. Saying that rose oil from Young Nails caused lifting. I've used rose oil on people with their enhancements and it didn't cause lifting. So there might have been something else at play there. But I'm going to ask Greg about that. So I'll see him. I think they're going to be at the Willamette Valley Nail event. So I'll see if I can corner him. So the thing is that what I was saying, I get sidetracked. Oh my gosh, need more coffee, need more coffee. So here's the thing. A dry nail cell can't hold the moisture. So it takes it in and it temporarily plumps it up. And so it looks better. But then because it can't hold the moisture, it lets it all go. And then before you know it, it's all dry again. It doesn't actually help anything. So what you need to do is you need to make sure your clients are getting those dead skin cells off. Now, if they're coming in for weekly manicures, like everybody used to do old school style, then we had the opportunity to take care of that. And it made it super easy. We could just send them, retail them a bottle of oil, send them home with it because they were coming in every week and we could get those dead skin cells off with our cuticle remover. But they don't do that anymore. Now with gel polish, we're lucky if we see them every 2 weeks. It's usually closer to 3, much to our chagrin. And as enhancement technology has gotten better, people have gone longer and longer between appointments. So I tell my clients, something needs to be done with your nails every week. Whether you do it or whether you come in and pay me to do it, something needs to be done with your nails every week. So I get them in the mindset of at least once a week, they need to be exfoliating, concentrating on their hands and around their cuticles and get those dead skin cells off. Or if they're an extreme case, they need to be using something like cuticle eraser or one of the mild cream-based cuticle removers. Not Cuticle Away. Don't let anybody take that home. Because they screw up entirely too much stuff with it. So cuticle eraser. And then using their cuticle oil every day so that they're actually getting the benefits into healthy skin cells and nail cells instead of just plumping up dead ones. So you've got to, we don't see our clients as often as we used to anymore just because of the change in technology. So we've got to make sure that we are getting them what they need to take care of their stuff at home in between us. Whether they come in to see us once a week, once a month, once a year, I can guarantee you they're not only polishing their toes once a year, if they're only coming to you for pedicures once a year, which means they're doing something else with their feet the rest of the time. So sell them the right stuff to do it with. And make sure you're educating them so they're not caught by whatever consumer clickbait hype is going on. Most of my clients laugh hysterically when they see this crazy stuff come on the news or these websites or whatever, because they're like, I don't even need to click on that because I'll just ask Michelle about it the next time I see her. Because they know that I know all of the hooey that, if you know the science, it goes behind it. So, like my little picture that I post all the time says learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. It's Pablo Picasso. So I spent pretty much this entire episode talking about cuticle oil. Let's see. We'll be at IBS March 6th, 7th, and 8th. And they will, so Dazzle Dry will be at the New York spa show, and which is 6th, 7th, and 8th. So that's coming up this weekend. And they will have the Dazzle Dry oil in the new bottles there. So if you're going there, and I don't think I think I got updated that not everything was updated on the website yet for Dazzle Dry, but you know, we all know when you're a smaller company, such as an individual nail tech or a company that's ethical and not going to sell out for the purpose of money to a bigger company, or who is, you know, me, the University of Nails, stuff like that. The bigger we get, we have to be patient with small businesses to begin with, but then the bigger they get, the more advantages that we have, and can change logistics, and we can have up to the minute web server things and cool flash graphics and all kinds of stuff like that. In the meantime, I'm just happy to support a company that supports nail techs, that supports us. So sorry for my CND people if you feel like I'm bashing on CND, but I'm kind of upset about what's going on for the 8 millionth time of changing lines and everything. And it used to be worth it. I don't know it's worth it anymore. That's why I'm calculating cost per service and figuring out what my other options are. So, and everybody needs to do that. If you haven't tried a new product in a few years, you need to get some and try. If you haven't evaluated your cost per service in a couple of years, you better sit down and figure it out. I was able to get my nail liquid from the company that I use for, it was $200 a gallon sheet price, but on certain days of the year, every year, I always knew they ran 50% off gallons. So I was able to get a gallon of monomer for $100. And then they stopped doing that as much. And so then my monomer was $200 a gallon. And then they stopped selling it in the gallon. And now it's 100 and, oh, they're discontinuing the additive line, Salon Dungeon, and Cosmoprof. I have no idea. That doesn't surprise me. So what was I talking about? Oh, so my monomer. So now they only sell it in a half gallon for $120. So now that same monomer that when I started doing nails in 1997 cost me $100 a gallon because I was a smart shopper, now costs me $240 a gallon. Acetone. My acetone used to be $7.87 a gallon. It is now $20 a gallon. Everything's almost tripled in price. So if you haven't done your cost per service in a few years, you need to evaluate your cost per service. And if you join the University of Nails, cost per service part 1 will help you do that. Cost per service part 2, I'm recording next week, and that's where we're actually going to really crunch some numbers. And so I'm also going to make a video on product testing and trials. And that is a part of your product testing and trials. So the first thing you do is you get your hands on a product and you do maybe a practice nail with it. And then maybe you do a full set on a guinea pig client. And then you see how it holds up. And then if you like it, you fill that full set you did a couple weeks later, see how you feel. In my case, I filled the product that I liked over my current product so that I would know if it played nicely with my current product, as in if I switched, what it would do with my current clientele, and it worked fabulously. And so once you try all that stuff, well, then you start evaluating, okay, now, how much does this product that I now really like cost compared to the product that I use? How much, does it meet my needs? Does it have enough powder colors? Does it use a process that I like? Does it, and so you go through, and those are all steps you go through when you're testing a product to see if it'll work. And you need to be constantly testing new products because you never know when something's going to happen and you may need to change. So, I am really, really, really out of time today. I am overtime. Yep, I'm overtime by 10 minutes. So, I spent the entire time talking about cuticle oil, which I'm going to sit and put this Dazzle Dry oil on my nails while I'm at it. And, you know, you guys, make sure when you start talking about promotion and everything, I put a post up of my natural nails, a picture of my natural nails after I soaked off my acrylic in the soak off bags, which I'm going to be taking a picture of and getting up on the website today. And I got people who contacted me and said, oh, my nails look like this. You mean it's not just because my nails are thin like they told me? No. Oh my gosh. So I've got some new people coming to me that I don't really have any room for, but I'm going to find room for them because their poor little itty bitty nails have big bright red rings of fire. And they were told that that's because their nails were thin and so they look that way. So they'll do that. You guys, we have to educate the consumer just as much as we have to educate other nail techs. This is ridiculous. Nobody should ever look at their nails with bright red, bloody rings all the way down it. If you go to my Nails by Michelle Cordes Pugh Facebook page and you look at the picture of my nails, it's in the picture of one of my future clients' nails is in the comment section below. She's booked out for 2 weeks because her nails still hurt right now. We got to let everybody know, man. We got to let everybody know. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys out of here for today. Work on some business to-do list stuff that needs to get done. And I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Now, I'm going to try to upload this to Facebook. If it doesn't upload, just know that by tomorrow sometime, in the next 24 hours, you can watch it on replay on Periscope. But I'm going to try to spend the next 24 hours constantly uploading Nails Over Coffee videos to the YouTube channel, which is go to YouTube and search Nails Over Coffee. It's all one word for the site address. And you can watch videos back there. And by the way, oh my gosh, I don't know how Hollywood stars do it. Just watching the videos from December was enough to make me go, oh my God, I have gotten so much better at doing this. And I have changed so much in the last 100 episodes or so. Oh my goodness. It's hilarious. So if you want a good laugh today, go onto the YouTube channel and watch some of the old episodes. It's pretty funny. At least I thought so. All right. Cheers, you guys. I'm going to drink my coffee out of my Disneyland cup. I'm going to be California dreaming, working at my desk, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Everybody say goodbye. I'm also going to make my teenager clean his room, but he doesn't know that yet. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.